Rule for the House's consideration of H.R. 192, an act to prohibit individuals who are not citizens of the United States from voting in elections in the District of Columbia. In reporting out H.R. 192, the House Committee on Oversight and Accountability holds that Congress must act to exert its constitutional responsibility to oversee the District of Columbia and make certain necessary amendments to the district's law. Since the voters entrusted Republicans with control of the House in 118th, the Oversight Committee has conducted long overdue oversight of our nation's capital city, including holding hearings on the District of Columbia. Specifically to the topic we're discussing today, the Oversight Committee held a joint hearing with the Committee on House Administration on election integrity in the district. At that hearing, both committees examined the district government's Local Resident Voting Rights Amendment Act, allowing non-citizen residents to vote in D.C. local elections. This act includes illegal immigrants and even foreign diplomats whose interests may be opposed to the interests of Americans, and as others pointed out, even visiting students. This radical change to our election laws upsets lawmakers on both sides of the aisle. D.C. Mayor Bowser withheld her signature on the act, something she has done only a handful of times. On February 9, 2023, 260 members in the House voted to overturn the D.C. Act through a resolution of disapproval. In that vote, 42 House Democrats voted to block this D.C. law. However, the bipartisan resolution of disapproval was not considered in the Senate, so D.C.'s non-citizen voting law went into effect. This is unacceptable. The primary factor that differentiates American citizens from non-citizens is the right to vote. D.C. residents should be confident that their local government vote is not being diluted by lawful non-citizen residents or illegal immigrants. Article 1 of the Constitution grants Congress exclusive jurisdiction over the nation's capital, and rules of the U.S. House charge the Committee on Oversight Committee and Accountability with the duty to oversee the municipal affairs of the District of Columbia. I urge my colleagues to support Representative Pfluger's common sense bill to ensure that only U.S. citizens have the right to vote in local D.C. elections and repeal D.C.'s radical law. Since 1973's Limited Home Rule Act, 4 times the D.C. legislature has been nullified, and 7 times disapproval resolutions have received floor consideration in at least one House. I thank the Rules Committee for convening today to discuss this bill, and I look forward to the conversation. I yield back.
The gentleman yields back. Chair thanks the gentleman. The Rules Committee is always happy to convene for you, and Chair now recognizes the gentleman from Maryland.
Thank you very much, Chairman.